I have got some items from my grandmother's kitchen that I have grabbed, and they are pretty greasy. For example, here is this Wilton silicone pan, and it is covered in grease, as well as a amazing classic Tupperware container, a square pan, except it's very sticky on the outside. So what I'm going to do today is I'm going to see if I can get rid of the greasy buildup on both of these items. I also have this really cool platter, gorgeous old platter, but to touch it, there is a greasy film on it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Norwex Degreaser, and I already have it diluted because the degreaser is a really concentrated product and you usually will use it diluted for most jobs. And I'm going to spray these things down and let it sit and let the degreaser loosen things up, and we're going to see how well it works on these items. I've let everything sit with the degreaser on it for about 10 minutes. Now I have a damp Enviro cloth made with Norwex microfiber, and I'm going to scrub everything down. My observations. So the top of this Tupperware is no longer sticky. It feels much better. I will say though that these edges, there is still a stickiness to them. So what I need to do is apply the degreaser to these edges again, and then maybe rub with a scrub brush so I can get into the grooves better. But I am impressed with how improved the feeling of this Tupperware is already with just one round of degreaser. The Wilton pan is not perfect, but you can see that it is better. There is still some buildup visible. When I touch it, it is still sticky. So we have some improvement, but there's maybe another round that can go, or perhaps I'll try rubbing this with perhaps some Norwex cleaning paste or maybe some baking soda, which might be gentler on this material to try to get rid of the remaining buildup. And this was the easiest to clean, this porcelain tray. You can see how shiny it is. It feels and looks much better. It doesn't have that dull look to it anymore. And the degreaser worked really well on this old greasy tray. So thanks for joining me in my kitchen for this little test round of degreasing old dishes.